Hello, hello, and welcome back to the 3 at Moon live stream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 at Moon, here on Twitch and YouTube, and it's Sunday, October 24th, 2021. We were going to do another episode of our Pokemon Suite co-op with Rathe V. Marie. However, we're just going to take a break and dive in this Wednesday. So instead, I figured, well, why not do another Retro Roulette series, because it's been the main thing I've been streaming lately. I've been really enjoying it because I've been actually discovering a lot of really fun games that way. Basically, the Retro Roulette series, super simple. I've curated a handful of different lists that we've attached to roulette wheels, or different themed wheels, of themed video games, themed retro games, whether they're fan translations, they're games that existed on the console, they're homebrew projects that have been made more recently, or ROM hacks. And this is episode 16 of our animal and creature themed series. So we do this with Halloween themed games and horror themed games. We do this with food and cooking and ingredient and like kitchen themed games, and there's a ton of those. And we also just started yesterday episode 1 of our space, sci-fi, and alien themed games. But this one I like playing a lot because the animal and creature theme, because it's the largest wheel. We've got almost 1,500 games in the list, which is crazy. It's attached to a roulette wheel, and at any time you can spin the wheel, and whatever game we get, I have to play. If you want to check out my previous episodes, as all my streams are uploaded in full to YouTube, you can go to my YouTube channel and click subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube right now, you can go back and watch all the previous episodes really easily. You can go watch me play retro games and also randomizers of retro games as well, which is a big thing that my channel focuses on. But yeah, feel free at any time to spin the wheel. Hope you're all having a great weekend so far, and happy Sunday. We're listening to music from Stardew Valley in the meantime. But we always do an initial spin for these games, and the initial spin got us today a really interesting mod or like fan ROM hack of Streets of Rage 2. I love Streets of Rage, the whole series. All 3 of them are great. A big fan of them. A big fan of the Final Fight games. Well, this is a little different. This is Streets of Rage 2, but with Garfield in it. Literally called Garfield in Streets of Rage 2. We played in the last episode a mod of Streets of Rage 2 with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Turtles in Time and Hyperstone Heist, like those exact sprites. And it actually felt pretty good to control the character, so we'll see how this goes. I've also played a Looney Tunes hack of Streets of Rage 2, and we've had some really janky hitboxes, so here's hoping. It's got a fantastic soundtrack, so I'm very, very excited to dive. I'm always excited to play Streets of Rage 2, just to dive into the soundtrack. Yuzo Koshiro. Mwah, perfect. Now stick around. We've got Garfield and Streets of Rage 2 up next. So it's just taking a little longer than usual. I'm just making a coffee and just getting settled before we start. So it'll just be a few more minutes, and then we've got Garfield in Streets of Rage 2 on the Genesis. Hope you've been enjoying this Stardew Valley music. I sure have. I'm really excited, actually, because the creator of Stardew Valley, Concerned Ape, just recently announced a brand new game that they've been working on. I'm really excited about it. It's got a similar aesthetic to Stardew Valley. I'm hoping to start a Stardew Valley stream, a regular thing on Sundays here, where we start a farm in the original game on the Switch version, and we stream it, just to sort of de-stress at the end of the week with some Stardew Valley. I think it's always a good call. I'm a big fan of the game. I think it's super fun, and I think that Haunted Chocolatier, the brand new game that Concerned Ape is working on, looks amazing. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, everyone. You should be able to see me. Hello. And you should be able to see the game. And hear both of us. Let's go. This is Garfield in Streets of Rage 2. It's got the same opening. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hack of this game that we played changed the story just a bit, and actually added some custom bosses. It was pretty cool. But as I was mentioning earlier, Yuzo Koshiro does a fantastic job with the music in all three of these games. And I wouldn't have really discovered these games if it wasn't for Double Dragon 2 on the NES. Sort of that gateway into beat-em-ups for me. It's a great soundtrack to drum along to, or if you're a bassist, to play bass along to. Just have some fun with. This is made by Metal 64 last year. Nice, in 2020. Let's go.
I hate Mondays.
Okay. It is just the sprites from Garfield Caught in the Act. Interesting. Yeah, it's just the sprites from Garfield Caught in the Act. Interesting. Yeah, we played Garfield Caught in the Act, actually, as part of our spooky horror and Halloween themed games. Just because the first level is pretty spooky, and I never got past it, so I always saw that game. As a kid, I always saw that game as a spooky, like, horror themed game to begin with. I'm just gonna do something real quick. Maybe that's a little bit better. So yeah, it feels alright. It doesn't feel as smooth as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mod that we were playing with. All the villains seem to be orange as well too, which is cool. Or at least these first ones. So we can't double tap to jump, and or not to jump, to dash forward. There's a few differences with the controls. Oh, I see. If you pick up the knife, then you have this as your weapon. Alright. Is that supposed to be a lightsaber? Yeah, so our hitbox is just slightly off, but it's still a pretty funny mod. And remember that you can spin the wheel at any time with the Retro Roulette streams. They missed a big opportunity turning that into lasagna. Lasagna. Come on, man. Do what, mate? Why signal? Because you have to. Road work ahead? I sure hope it does. Of course. When you get hit, it's just like when you get hit in the caught on the accident. Which is actually a very difficult to navigate platformer starring Garfield. If you ever played it before, it's on the Genesis, came out on the Sega CD. I played a CD-ROM version of it as part of a Sega CD collection that was available for PC. PC CD-ROM. Very, very difficult game, very precise. Super janky enemy placement. You have to be very precise is what I mean by it being very precise. It requires some pretty crazy platforming. And it's not forgiving. And the story's pretty basic. Pretty sure Garfield just gets pulled into a television, and each stage is just like a different TV movie or different genre of film that he's stuck in. I feel like because we don't have the dash available to us, the dash forward, it's going to take a lot longer than expected. Streets of Rage, Streets of 3 Cheese Moon Lasagna, yeah, I like that. If that's what makes you angry, 3 cheese lasagna. I had an excellent lasagna that my partner's mom made us for dinner a couple of nights back. It was amazing. I hadn't had lasagna in a long time. Lasagna, you know, that shit that Garfield eat. There's a great series of texts that somebody sent, and they're like, oh, the lasagna's ready. The lasagna's ready. The lasagna's ready. Like, they spelt it wrong like 4 times, and they just get frustrated, and then they just write back, you know, that shit Garfield eat. And again, that was a missed opportunity for the roast turkey to be lasagna in this game. At least the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version turns the apples into slices of pizza. And you hear pizza time when you pick it up. But yes, this is Garfield in Streets of Rage 3 Zombie. It's pretty ridiculous. What if the lasagna's ready was a code phrase for a spy acted in a certain order? I'm sure. But you have to spell it the proper way. So that was actually just a decoy. Lasagna. L-E-S-A-N-Y-A. Lasagna. L-A-S-A-N-N-I-A. Lasagna. You know, that shit Garfield eat. You mean like this stage? Garfield, what are you doing on the bridge? I played so many mods of this game so far. Not just on stream, but we played what I like to call Bart Knuckle 2, which is a mod of this that lets you play as the Simpsons family members, including Smithers and Mr. Burns. There's this one. We played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Final Shell Shock, which was this game, but you could play as any of the 4 Ninja Turtles. And then there's also Looney Tunes hack that let you play as Bugs Bunny, Wile E. Coyote, Sylvester, Granny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig. But it was pretty janky. The graphics weren't consistent. Neither was the music or the hitboxes, so it just kind of felt a little bit weird. Would have been cool if they changed the actual item graphic to match what we're holding. That's cool. It is cool that they pulled item sprites, like weapon sprites, like the Pharaoh helmet and torch and all sorts of stuff from the original Garfield game. If you received the code but spelled correctly, you know the agent was captured. The lasagna's in the oven. No, it's not spelled properly. It's a trap. Wait, hold on a second. What day is it? It's Monday. Oh no. It's a trap. Okay, let's pretend the gold bars are cannolis, and then that way it's more canonical. The Garfverse. Garfiverse. Is that what it's called? Garfield Universe? Garfield Cinematic. Extended Cinematic Universe. Or is that too much work for him? Streets of Garf? Yep. You can say that again. Now we're on the lasagna truck. What's up, Inorama? If you're not following Zombie Paper or Inorama, please go give them a follow. Both awesome mods, awesome folks, awesome streamers. It's that triple awesome. Trips. Oop. Get out of here. So the TMNT mod of this that we played in the last episode was really cool. I like that these guys look like Wolverine, the yellow and blue. But yeah, the TMNT mod was cool because they actually replaced some, not every boss, but some of the bosses with Bebop and Rocksteady and stuff. I thought that was cool. Oh shit, get angry! That was lackluster. He just broke through the front of a truck. But it was extremely, extremely underplayed. I'm happy to show you out. Cool. Get out of here. Yeah, the sprites don't even align in certain points. I mean, even a fan-made Mugen character of Garfield is a little more precise than this. Which, by the way, Mugen is really cool. I can't get it working. I've tried to get it working. I was actually wanting to get it working specifically to be able to... I've been really wanting to like set up a hilarious online tournament. Like imagine we were doing like a giant Mugen tournament, but it's like the chat can vote for who they think's gonna win, and also the chat votes for who's in the tournament. So Garfield would have to be in it for sure. I think that'd be really cool. Similar to how Spaceship Trucker does like wrestling tournaments and creates his own characters, Mugen allows you to basically, it's a fighting game engine, like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. And it allows you to kind of build your own character rosters, your own character select screen, import your own levels. And there's a rich community around it who just a lot of people who've been making their own Mugen projects for a long time. That's so unappreciated. This fight with Super Saiyan Doc Brown is a little bit crazy. I understand we're in the bad future with Biff from Back to the Future here, and Biff is super rich based on the environment here, but I think Doc Brown's got a little mad with his inventions. Emmett, is that you? My new name is Jet. Where I'm going, I don't need roads. Oh, dude, that's just... it's too on the nose. In this ROM hack, every boss should be named Monday. That would be great. That would actually be awesome. I think it'd be cool if they changed the bosses, if it was like a mutant Odie or something. Or like a possessed Odie. Evil Odie. Evil normal. There's enough bosses. You could throw a spider in there for Garfield. And then the final boss could be the embodiment of Monday. Another boss could just be an empty fridge. Ooh, oh. Abby Jams has this awesome sound effect, KO sound effect, like a knockout sound effect. And I always hear it play in my head. It's funny. If you want to mess around with sound effects, we've got Command SFX and Command SFX2. There's 64 different sound effects to mess around with. See a few more people are hopping into the stream. Welcome. Hope you're having a good weekend. His face. Garfield's just not having it. This would be cool if music from Caught in the Act or other Garfield games are in this. I'm not saying I want to hear it over Streets of Rage music, but I think it'd be cool if more hacks did that. We played this really interesting, it's from 2003, it was like an early era NES ROM hack of Super Mario Bros. 1 called Curse of the Outskirts, as part of our spoopy and creepy Halloween horror themed Retro Roulette. It was actually pretty cool. All the graphics, it was basically, we played as Link, and it was just a Zelda themed SMB one, but it was a full game. It was actually quite challenging. We were able to beat it. But the one thing that sucked is that it just had the original music, and if it had Zelda music, even music from like Zelda 2 and Zelda 1, it would have made such a difference. But in this case, we've got the wonderful music of Yoshiro to listen to. He's done a lot of music. Definitely go check out the catalog of stuff. But of course, this one stands out. Super Bomberman 2 and Super Bomberman 2 and Super Bomberman 3 have tracks that are kind of reminiscent of this. I'm not sure if Yuzo Koshiro had anything to do with the music on that series, but if you're a fan of this kind of music, you'll really enjoy it. The soundtracks to Super Bomberman 2 and Super Bomberman 3 on the Super Nintendo. I always think of these tracks when I play those games. Whoa. Knifey over here. Get out. He apparently picks it up. And we're playing the part with the knife, right? Because we're heading towards the pirate ship. What other ROM hacks would you like to see Garfield in? Go. I want to see a Garfield RPG. A Garf PG. Where the party is Odie, Garfield, normal. And you can use summons like Pookie. And the vet. Liz the vet. Could be a summon. And the villain's plot is to make every day a Monday, because they love Mondays so much. So to honor Mondays, every day will be Monday. Love the abundance of orange on the screen as well, just because it's Garf, Streets of Garf. Okay, when we pick up the samurai sword, we apparently revert to Neander Garth. The RPG would have to involve going through offices where Monday meetings are the bosses. And as you're going through, he's like, you've got an anxiety meter, and your anxiety is going up every time you hear a boss say something in the distance, just like in the background. Like, I'm gonna need that on my desk, that report out on my desk by Monday morning. Or, okay, we'll circle back Monday, and every time he hears it, he's like, he shudders, and there's like an anxiety meter. The only way to solve it is to eat another slice of lasagna. Nermal would have to be a mage, for sure. People would play that shit. If Garfield Kart is a game that people will play, you know, charge $3 more and you'll make a Garfield RPG, you'll make a lot of money. The bosses have jargon points meter, which is how they cast spells. And then Cody. Who the fuck is Cody? What the hell am I talking about? Odie. Yeah, you know that dog, Cody? Nope. Odie would have like lick moves that could like paralyze. There'd be all sorts of like its attack would just be like jumping up on the enemy's face and licking it. But then there'd be all sorts of different status effects like that. Okay, I mean, Garfield versus Alien? Yes, please. It would be Alien versus Garfield if they made that. We could make a sequel to the game, so the first one would be just called Garf PG, and then the sequel would be called Delta Zanya. And it would be a huge anticipation. Everyone would lose their shit at the success of Garf PG. Just like Kingdom Hearts will have the personification of Jim Davis show up in the game, except his name will be Sivad. It'll be Davis backwards, like Yensid. Too many of them. Get out of here. Like they could have made this thing like a possessed Pookie or something. This teddy bear. Yeah, we had like a super janky hitbox. Because Garfield's just so much smaller than the character. The character hitbox is. It makes it hard to kind of gauge where. That's the only thing that sucks about this. This was made last year, by the way. But the only thing that sucks about this is that, yeah, the hitbox is a little bit janky. So it just doesn't feel the same when you make impact with enemies. Sivad Mage, the final boss of Garf RPG, exactly. It's just Jim Davis backwards. It turns out Mondays were an allegory for the commercialization of Lasagne. When he's saying he hates Mondays M-U-N-N D-A-Z-E. We do have... This is so funny. Okay. Just for fun. Let's just actually, like, win the fight. Garfield's calling an help from his good buddy Skate. Skate has to be playable in Garf RPG. Or Garf RPG. It's gotta be a playable character. It's gonna be like the Geno character. And it'll be a tricky situation because Sega will own the rights to Skate, and they'll be like, well, we can't really have him appear outside of Streets of Rage series or Garf RPG. And everyone will want him in the next Sega All-Stars Brawl, whatever the hell game that they were working on. Is there a Sega one? What? Come on, man. I always liked Skate and Rue in this game series. When he was in Streets of Rage 3, you can play as Rue and as there's like a cyborg. There's sort of like an old man cyborg. It's more great music. You can spin the wheel at any time. By the way, I see there's a lot more folks just jumping in, so you have the option. When we die, we'll switch back to Garf. So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hack of this had no continues at all. But it did start us off with 9 lives total. So that was interesting. I love the cartoon crash sound effect when we get thrown. The way this Skate walks. He skates the exact same way I imagine Simon Belmont would skate if you gave him a pair of roller skates and he was like, I gotta defeat Dracula with his whip. He's got the same, like, forward... He walks with his chest and shoulders first, but sways back and forth. Same forward motion, it's pretty funny. Skate, you gotta avenge your friend Garfield. Remember, folks, to do baseball. It's always very important. Whenever you get chance. Whenever you get chance, do baseball. It's like Boo. That's amazing. And you jump on their head and then punch them in the head. That's totally something that in Alien Hominid that they give you the ability to do with enemies is you can jump on their shoulders basically and attack them that way. A lot of the enemies are like FBI agents. Alien Hominid is that Tom Fulp designed, originated on Newgrounds, clearly inspired by Metal Slug, Contra, and games like this. It's like a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. It's really fun. I had it on GameCube. Oh shoot. No. Alright. Garth, we're gonna have to take you in. Let's go. Oh, wow. That's not good. No. Whoa. You what, mate? I said I hate Mondays.
You don't want to go down there!
Oh, shit. Monday night baseball, am I right? Yeah, the hitboxes are just off, which kind of sucks. In the TMNT hack, they turn this into Bebop. Abadede. That's it. I hate Monday. Didn't even get to finish it. Grandmaster Farmer, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. We're going to spin that wheel. This is just how we started off the stream. We're going to play some Stardew Valley music. We have almost 1,500 games in the list at the moment, so we might as well. We're spinning, and we're getting game number 121. So this is the first spin of the stream. Let's see what this is. Oh, great. I did have the list. Okay, it'll just take a second here. Just had to create the list again. Just a moment. I must have accidentally closed it. Okay, 121 is Pocky and Rocky 2. I actually haven't played that. I played Pocky and Rocky 1. Or did we play Pocky and Rocky 2 before? Let me just quickly check. I can easily find out. This Pocky and Rocky is a very, very fun game. It's like a shoot 'em up. Top-down adventure game starring a raccoon. Pocky and Rocky 2 is the one that we played. But I don't care because that game is awesome. So we're going to play some Pocky and Rocky 2 until either the next spin or until I decide to spin. Either the next spin from the chat or until I decide to spin. Grandmaster Farmer saying, have I seen Gazorp Field? I have. I've seen all the Rick and Morty episodes. Okay, just 1 second, and then we'll have Pocky and Rocky 2 on the SNES up next. Super, super fun game. Incredible game to play co-op if you're looking for a good co-op with someone. And speaking of co-ops, this Halloween, I'm going to be doing a co-op stream with my partner, Michelle. We're going to be playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors. We're going to be playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors, the sequel, which is a ROM hack that I discovered recently, which just has like all new custom like levels and stuff. And also, we're going to play some Tetris Battle Gaiden, which is a game that we've been playing for a while co-op. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be fun. I always I really enjoy the co-op streams that I do with her. So stick around. We've got some Pocky and Rocky 2, an excellent co-op option, up next. So yeah, with these retro roulette games, or these streams, I do not mind at all diving into a game we've played before, or that we've got before in the roulette, depending on which game it is. This game also was made by Natsume, who we all know made the Harvest Moon series, and also Taito, who's known for the Bubble Bobble series, as well as others. It's interesting. Interesting collab. So I can't fully see the chat. I'm hoping I'll be able to in just a sec here. Just refreshing some stuff. So I didn't really know too much about this game at first. I grew up with the first Pocky and Rocky. Used to play it a lot, rented it with my cousins and some friends from school. And, the Tanuki here, pretty badass design. Tossing leaves actually looks a lot like our tier 2 emote. Our leaf, the gnawed leaf, which is actually from the Binding of Isaac, and gives you a Tanuki tail if you pick it up. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let's start a brand new. Okay, I just had to refresh this again. Sorry, Twitch itself is being super annoying. There's no reason for this. There's no reason, Twitch. Visiting from the moon, hell yeah. We all are. Again, I'm just trying to refresh the chat, and my creator dashboard is just taking a second, so I should be able to see the chat live in just a moment here. But yeah, this is a really cool game. It's got some great music, really great aesthetic, and very fun to play, especially co-op. Stage 1, Pocky's practice stage. Get ready! Do you need a lesson? Yeah, we did this last time, so no. Okay, go ahead. One player. Me. No, me. It's my turn. Well, I think for now we're gonna use Rocky, but we do have their characters we can pick. We're cool. There's also a game on Game Boy Advance, and I'm not sure exactly. We have it in the list for our animal-themed games. So the same list: Pocky and Rocky and Becky. This game came out on the Game Boy Advance. Never played it. Maybe it's Pocky and Rocky 3 that they're making us spiritual successor to. I'm almost positive, just like Shredder's Revenge, which is a spiritual successor, hopefully coming out this year. Spiritual successor of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and Hyperstone Heist. It's a new game in style that will allow people to play multiplayer up to 4 players online, which I think is really fantastic. Mama Bob. Okay, we switched up. Switched up our character. That's fine. But yeah, Pocky is a game that either is on Kickstarter or is being currently funded or currently developed. Pretty sure it hasn't released yet. That is like a pseudo-sequel to this. I'd love to play this with another streamer if we could somehow get it working and do a co-op. To play the 2 games co-op. Or perhaps this could even be a good option on Halloween if we just want to play Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Pocky and Rocky. There's lots of like spooky themes in this game. A lot of traditional culture. That could be fun, actually. It's just the game screen would be played co-op. Sorry, Krillin. Hopefully Goku's not around. Unless he's trying to achieve a new form. He will have seen me kill 4 Krillins at this point. Oh, interesting. Magic is like refused. So now we're controlling Bomb Bob, but using Pocky's weapon. Very weird. Very strange. But I like it. Saved by one of our star spirits. I mean, one of the 7 sages. Oh, tossing a coin in here. Come on, baby, do your locomotion. It's almost a take on Logan. What do we buy, folks? pick whatever you need. Okay. Special clothes will increase your protection by 1 level. This suit of armor will increase your protection by 3 levels. Ooh, that's a 3-up. We gotta go with it. 200 coins, is this okay? Yep. Need anything else? Sure. Let's buy 2 of these if we can. There we go. You like the sound effects here? Yeah, they're great. There's some really good sound effects to the whole game. I think the sound affects, the music, it's got a really, really unique charm. I think they did a great job. Refused again. Oh, damn it. It's the problem when you use the Potara earrings. They don't last a long time. Mooney. Hello.
Unless Princess Luna quickly returns to the moon, the night will be dark. And I won't be able to enjoy the moonlight.
Alright. Alright there, Looney. Okay, so if we got that armor which boosted our level by 3, and then we just got another one. So that's 2 3-up moments. If you have that's as close as we're gonna get, because we're not gonna get that many extra lives in this. At least not in one stage. So if you have that 3-up emote, drop it in the chat. Anytime you find 3 lives in the level, or 1 item that gives you 3 lives, or something that boosts your level by 3, then basically that's as close as we'll get to that in the game. And you can get the emotes just unlocking them with moonstones, or if you're any one of our subscribers. Oh, my controller. One sec here. Oh. I love that they're like dangling off the roof. These little Cyclops yokai dudes. Little yokai farmers. What's up, Mindscan? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Whoa. Thanks for sharing Darkwing Duck 2 with me. I gave it a shot, not on stream yet, but gave it a shot, added it to the list. It's in the list for the current list at the moment for random games. It's really interesting, actually. Speaking of, got that key, come on. Boom. Rabbit ears. Not quite giving you the speed that they do in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Or the flight that they do in Super Mario Land 2. This stew looks good. What the hell are you eating? Dude, what the hell are you eating over there? It's 100% a human. Doing well. And yeah, thanks for shouting out Mindscan. If you're not following Mindscan, please go give them a follow. Ingredients. The ingredients will be you. Looks like they're already somebody, dude. Oh shit. Magic. Magic. Cannibal. Whatever that means. found a lurk bot. Do you mind if you do the thing? Oh, not at all. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate it. Also, I've seen a few more people joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. Wow. Come on. Save me, Star Spirit Elder. Shit, Josh. Okay, let's try that again. And we'll pick Rocky again. Okay, let's do it. Exotic Country Road. Take me home, exotic country road. Let's go. Oh, we switching. We switching. We got little ninja. Dropping next Friday. In the meantime, thanks for helping. Oh. This is power. Okay. Ah, wrong button. It's okay. Isn't there like a slide button? Is there not a way to like sort of slide? Maybe I'm losing it. I always thought you could slide like on your belly. Maybe it's just when you're playing as Rocky. It's terrible. The goblins have gone on a rampage. I mean, that's a pretty cool kind of rampage. I mean, if you're gonna pick from a series of different rampages, a goblin rampage would be pretty sweet. The left path is full of goblins. Alright. Alright. Let's go left. These are ghosts, these are trees. I see no goblins. And we just got 3 more levels. Okay, just 1 second, folks. In the meantime, in the chat, feel free to share with me what are your favorite co-op retro games that you maybe grew up with, that you played 2-player or multiplayer with cousins or older siblings or younger siblings, or just friends. What do you think? Feel free to share it in the chat. I want to do more co-op streams with my partner, and so far we've done Mario Golf, which is a game we both used to play with multiple people back in the day, and Tetris, because it's a game that we both really love playing like separately. So I just want to try out new ones. I know, Goof Troop on Super Nintendo is pretty fantastic. Any beat 'em up is fantastic. So feel free to share in the meantime. Okay. Just getting some lag and stuff, but hopefully that's not. Not sure why the bitrate was doing what it was doing. Let me have to refresh. Just want to make sure that you can actually see what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we are getting crazy winds, so we could have. So it's like a power up. That makes sense. Should be okay here. Yeah, sure. Let's buy that. Go to welcome to this sort of have you're really noticing that there's video frozen. Hopefully you can hear me. Just gotta get over this little hump. Yeah, it should be good. But yeah, welcome to the stream. If you're not following Two-Tone8, please go follow Two-Tone. And if you can hear me and one of the mods is in the chat, if you want to give him a shout out, that'd be really cool too. I'm a famous walking dictionary. Oh yes, Princess Luna is still safe. However, you have to hurry up. Shall I go with you? Be quicker if we flew. Dingy joins me. We get to use this guy? Is this now an unlockable character? Or an unlocked character? That's cool. If that's the case. Oh. is a new character. It's so funny. Cool. He tossed that leaf. It's all about the leaf. The sacred herb. Yeah, this is a great co-op game. Like I mentioned before, if you want to share any co-op games or retro co-op games that stand out to you, feel free. That's not the case. I don't know if I can trust Twitch because they keep saying all sorts of weird stuff. Okay, maybe they'll fix it. Who knows? But welcome. We'll have to continue from here again. Oh, interesting. We don't get to pick a tinky. We just unlocked. Alright, well, again, let's rock over here. Thanks for bearing with me through technical difficulties, folks. Wow. I'll take extra power. The power! Weird, it sounds like it looks like the stream is like so far behind now. I don't even understand how that happens. I don't get it. I don't get it, Twitch. I just don't get it. Well. Box of surprises, okay. The content are 2 1-ups. Congratulations, cool. And then a key, I'll buy a key or 2. I'll buy 1 key. So that we're left with 420 coins. Crazy boosted attack area. These giant cards.